Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, back with another volume review and discussion of My Love Story Volume 8. Is there not a better person to aspire to be than Takao? He's like the perfect big sweetheart teddy bear mushy guy ever, and I'm like, I want to be like that guy someday. But one thing that happened in Volume 8 that is something I was wondering if it was ever going to happen, because a lot of manga seem to avoid it, and this was something that I was like really hoping would happen, and when it did in this volume, I was super happy about it. It's interaction with Yamato's parents, and so obviously she has them, because we see him go to her house several times, he drops her off, blah blah blah. And so I was kind of wondering, I'm like, you know, it's been a little while. I was wondering the last time I was reading the last couple volumes, I was like, I wonder if we'll ever see her parents and get that next level of interaction. And when we did in this volume, it really was great. I loved how it played out in this volume. Between that, I can't imagine the awkwardness of just the princess, of just like coming home one day and looking up and you're carrying someone's daughter and her father is like standing there staring at you and you've never met him. Takao usually tends to overreact and be a little silly and goofy. I would have acted the same way. I would have been like, hi sir, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna later, and then I would have been gone. Just, boom, gone, out of town. And so that was really amusing, and so I liked, and then the interaction when Takao actually went over to her house, it's so true, it's so awkward, no one knows what to do, no one knows exactly how to react. Are their parents gonna hate me? Am I gonna say something stupid? Is it gonna be really awkward? What if it doesn't go well? And so all those things run through your head, and it was nice to see that next level of interaction play out in their relationship, because it's one of those things that I think is really important in a relationship, and in that kind of, in taking that, I don't know, not necessarily next step, but taking that step is important. I feel like manga almost like glosses over that a lot. Like a lot of the time, manga just, the parents don't exist. You never see them, never hear from them. They are just lost in the void. Anime characters just pop into being like all powerful gods, and just that's just how it is. And so when we finally actually get to see her parents and have some interaction with her parents, I really enjoyed that, because I think that's something that is great to add to a story, and I think is really good. So obviously the next large part of this series is about Ai, who is obviously the sister of, I can't remember his name because I'm an idiot, but Takao's best friend there is his sister. She had a crush on Takao, and so she was kind of heartbroken at one point, which was sad. That was legitimately sad. That happens a lot in manga. Someone always has to end up with a broken heart. And so you didn't get much character development from her since that point. And so this is like a ton of this volume is dedicated to her and the guy that has a crush on her. And so you really get some great interaction between them, and this is again where Takao really just shines as a character, especially when he throws in that big punch. I love that he's not afraid to do something like that. I love that he is like, you know, I mean, it's like when he got suspended for punching that guy, that's when he first met Yamato. It's that same vein. It's that, you know, not necessarily think about what you're doing, but doing what's right, standing up for your friend, protecting the ones you love and care about. It's just that recklessness and that sense of like protection and good-naturedness, but not letting that hold you back, and like being like timid, but being right out there and being like, no, this is not how you do this. That's not right. I'm not gonna let you do this. And so again, it was nice to see, and obviously you have the character interaction between Ai and the guy that's really confessed for her, and you see both of them grow as characters, so I can't wait to see them sprinkled in. It's nice to have the character, little side stories like that, because once you really develop them now, you can kind of sprinkle them in and have more interactions as time goes on. So it's nice to see her be able to move on a little bit from Takao and begin to, you know, because that's important, you know, it's one of those things where even if someone you like or fall in love with ends up going out with someone else, and they end up in love, and you're still friends with them, there becomes a point where you've got to let them go, and you've got to be able to, you know, accept that maybe there's something else. Maybe there's someone else it's not meant to be, and it's time. It's time to like move on a little bit. And once that kind of healing starts, and you're able to kind of put yourself back out there. So it was really nice to have that sort of interaction in this, and I can't wait to see them, like I said, input later into the story, and see how the relationship folds out as well. So anyway, guys, that was Volume 8. Same old for my love story. It's great. It's just tried and true. There is an underlining story that slowly progresses, but this isn't a story that I'm necessarily like looking for like a ton of like plot development. It's just like a slow burning development between Takao and Yamato, and I just really love this story. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you, see you back on the panel next time with Volume 9. Bye bye.